Jonathan, don't go too far. Jonathan, don't go too far in, honey.
Hey, listen to this. A human brain and a dolphin's brain are so similar they can telepathically exchange information. This information has been recorded by the levels and patterns of frequencies each brain gives off. Before a major flood many thousands of years ago, man communicated with all living things. But after the flood occurred, the earth was divided into all that lives on land and all that lives in the sea. He goes on to say that dolphins were once humans and are the human species of the sea.
You gotta be kidding. You didn't actually believe that, do you? Where'd that little girl come from? I wonder where her parents are.
That must be her over there.
Huh. Funny. I don't remember seeing her with her earlier.
Is that your mother and father?
Yeah, this is their favorite place. My mom sleeps in the sand, and my dad reads books.
Do you like it here?
I like to swim, but my mom doesn't let me go in too far. They never go into the water. Does your mom and dad swim?
They swim all the time.
Where are your mom and dad?
They're out there, swimming. My uncle's watching me beyond those rocks. Come on, you can meet him. We'll wait for him here. Where is he? Shh, he's in there. I can hear him. And don't worry, he'll like you. But don't say anything unless if he talks to you first. Come on, it's okay. Uncle, are you there? It's me, Marion.
Oh, you have a friend. That's great. I don't know about you. I'm ready to eat. Come, sit down and be my guest.
I'll be right back.
I found this fish lying right in the sand. Probably been out of the water 2 or 3 days. It takes a while to develop a good palate. You know, I used to dream about swimming around the world. I used to practice catching and eating fish underwater. I got so I could tell what kind of fish they were just by their taste.
Did you make it? Did you go around the world?
I've been around the world 5 times.
Wow, you did?
You could too, if you practice catching and eating fish underwater.
What is your favorite place in the world?
My favorite place? Let me think. Oh, I know. My favorite place is the China Sea. There's so many different kinds of fish there that nobody has tasted except me. Have you ever heard of the wiser fish?
No.
You know, there's a saying that fish is brain food, and that those who eat it get smarter. That's partially right. But it's the wiser fish that really makes you smarter. Gotta go.
Where's he going?
He's going home. I have to go too. I liked playing with you today. Would you come play with me again? Bye.
Hey, honey. What's wrong?
Nothing.
Oh, come on. You know I can always tell when something's bugging you.
I heard the woman singing again this afternoon.
Ah. Really?
I was painting near the beach.
What woman?
Oh, he's been hearing this woman singing. It's got something to do with his childhood, something to do with his parents. He's been acting very strange.
Sad.
Hey, what's going on, John?
Huh?
How you doing?
Yeah. All right.
You have a good time at the beach?
Yeah. Great day. Beautiful as always.
Yeah?
Finally finished my painting.
Really? I guess all you need now is some rich guy to buy it for you.
Yeah, really. Are there any other musicians around here?
No, just myself. Why do you ask?
Yeah. I heard music. A few days ago and then. This morning up in my room. And then again today while I was painting.
Really? This morning when you were painting? Couldn't have been me. Maybe it was the radio or something.
Yeah.
Where are you going?
Outside to get some fresh air.
Fresh air. You just came from the beach. I don't think so much fresh air is good for you.
Mystic. Hey, Mystic.
Jonathan, come in. I want to show you some of my new pots. All right, have a seat.
All right. Looks like you've been busy.
What do you think of this one?
Yeah. Nice.
I'm getting them ready for Dr. Siegel.
Who's Dr. Siegel?
He stays in a vacation home that belongs to friends of my parents over the hill. He comes down a couple times a year, says staying by the ocean inspires his writing. He had like 25 years ago, so he had a bestseller of the life on land, life on the ocean, the similarities between intelligent sea creatures coming to steal human souls, drawing them in. It's been a while since I read it. Hey, I have an idea. I'm going to his house later on. And I'm going to tell him about your paintings. Maybe at some point you can go over there and show him your things. I think you'll like it.
Thanks.
Sure.
What kind of doctor is he?
He's a shrink.
Huh. Did you hear a woman singing this morning?
No, I didn't. I got up early, right? And I think I would have heard it. Because I remember you leaving on the bicycle. It was that time I looked at the watch. No.
There you are. Come on, dinner's ready. Whoa.
Please pass it to them.
There we go. Good. Mm-hmm. Sure is good. Yeah, this is delicious. It's been beautiful weather too lately, isn't it?
It's nice out.
Yeah.
Boring.
Better about the day.
Hey, you plan on having another party soon?
Maybe in a month or so, but not anytime.
A month?
Yeah.
Somebody said you have one tomorrow night.
Oh, I thought you meant like after that one.
Oh, yeah.
No, I was gonna say, hey, I have one tomorrow. Like, how many parties do you want me to have?
How's everything going with that, with the pots?
Oh, it's great. It's all going great. It's a lot of chopping, a lot of...
Did you make that one there?
Yeah, this one right there. I'm trying to get this glaze again, right? But I just can't get it again like that. I have no idea how I did this one.
What color?
Yeah, the color of it.
That's a nice one, isn't it?
There's two glazes on top of each other, right? And I can't remember, or maybe three, and I can't remember which ones.
Alright.
Yeah, sometimes it happens like that.
Takes a lot of work to do that.
You get the effect you want, but you can't remember how you did it.
Yeah, I do take notes.
Zeke made the teapot.
Oh, right.
John, you okay?
Anywhere near water.
Yeah, I'm fine.
A bunch of
Okay.
I never got
I was by the river. It was like totally overflowing. Oh, Zeke, yeah, I saw him. He was singing around here for a while. Good. Yeah. Who cooked this?
Linda did.
Linda? Good job. Yeah, she's really
Thank you,
good.
Linda.
Where is she?
She's usually getting some.
Well, you know, sometimes when you make a whole meal for a bunch of people, you end up not really knowing to eat it. You spend a lot of time cooking.
Please pass the salt.
There you go.
Thanks.
You're going swimming today?
I hope so.
I better stick around for that one. That should be fun.
at the table? Oh, this is Ben. Everybody, this is Ben. He's going to be staying here in the mansion for a few days with us, so hope you guys don't mind.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, sure.
It's from there.
Cool. Yeah. Pass the salt, please.
Here we go.
Thanks.
Hey, John, you missed her today, but there was a young lady stopped by today. Everybody met her but you. You think they're out there painting or something. Anyway, she'll be here tomorrow night. She's a new housemate.
Yeah.
And are you going to be able to join us for dinner?
Yeah.
Good, she'll be here.
I'll be there. What?
Since when did you get so excited about joining us for dinner? Lately, all you've been doing is complaining to me about how much of your time is wasted.
All right. Take it easy. Let me refill your glass here.
Jonathan, I talked to Dr. Siegel. He's gonna be home tomorrow morning. He wants you to stop by with a painting.
What time?
Doesn't matter, he'll be there. I'll write down the directions for you.
Want to see what I did today?
Sure. I'm sorry about getting upset tonight at dinner. I wasn't trying to be.
It's all right.
No, I mean it. I know how important your work is to you. So let's see what you've been doing.
All right. Okay. What do you think?
It's different from your other stuff.
Yeah. There is something different about this piece.
Well, I'm gonna get going. I don't want to be in your way.
You're not. I'm done.
Oh, good. Well, do you want to go out and do something?
Well, I'm not in the mood.
Oh. Well, I don't want to spend another night at home.
Why don't you go enjoy yourself?
Alone?
And you went through 3 of them in a week?
Yeah, we just kept eating one after the other.
Wow.
Yeah, we don't need a bunch. We're going by there.
Would you mind giving my friends a ride into town?
I would, you mean when we're leaving?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. Hey, don't forget about dinner tonight.
Dr. Siegel? Are you home? Dr. Siegel?
Oh, hey! You must be Jonathan. How are you? Mystic told me you may stop by. He told me you were a painter, and a very good one.
Thanks.
Is that one of your paintings?
Yeah, I just finished it yesterday.
Let's have a look.
Be careful. The paint's still a little tacky.
Extraordinary. Excellent. I've never seen a painting capture the essence of the sea as well as this one.
Thank you.
Is this from your imagination, or is this a real place?
A little of both. Actually, it's a place I want to find.
I don't understand.
My parents used to take me to this place when I was a boy. I remember some things pretty well and others not so well.
Such as?
It was at this place when I was a boy that my parents drowned. Yeah, I almost drowned too. Then while I was drowning, I heard a woman singing. And that's really all I can remember. A few days ago, when I was working on this painting, I heard the same song again. Not just in my head. It seemed to come from the ocean. And then yesterday morning in my room, I heard it again. And then I heard it again while I was painting. Except no one seemed to have heard it. But I'm sure it's real. Have you heard any music lately?
No, actually I'm working on a book. I've cut myself off from everything. No TV, no phone, nothing.
Yeah. Do you think I could have imagined this?
Not necessarily. You know, sometimes our minds make us act out things it wants to see. It could be that in your case, the act of painting is stirring up some old memories. And then when you finished your painting, it's possible that's the very place you were as a child. When you finished it, you've ended your search for that place. But John, I hate to have to tell you this, seascapes change. You may have already been to that place. You may have already been to that place several times and never knew it. Well, how about some tea?
No, thank you. I have to be going.
Okay. Well, do you mind if I keep your painting overnight?
Not at all.
I'll walk you out. I want you to come back, John. I want to hear more about what you had to say today.
Sure.
Not bad, isn't she?
She sure is. What's your name?
Marion.
Hi. I've been thinking about you all day. Do you want to play tonight? Mystic's firing up the kiln.
I can't.
You can't, or you don't want to? I'm sorry, don't get angry.
No, not at all.
Okay, good.
She's our new housemate.
It's a world full of strangers, and no one lets you in. Where love is your sworn enemy, and anger your best friend. You cloud your mind with chemicals, but it just leaves you numb. Makes you mad and leaves you sad to see what you've become. Cause you could but no one knew your name. You gave up on perfection, at least you got that straight. If you swear you'll make an effort, I promise it's not too late. 'Cause somewhere down the road a piece I can hear a carousel, and all those magic feelings we never knew that well. Jump on the pony, grab the big brass ring, open up your heart and sing. You gotta sing, sing it high, sing it low. I don't know what I don't know.
Here's some water. Oh, I would like some. Cool. Thank you.
I'll get something.
How's the food?
Once again.
So, Marion, where are you from? I'm mostly from up and down the coast. My family is spread out all over. That's cool. I really like this fish. You know, I've had all kinds of fish lately.
What's your favorite fish?
Well, I like the wiser fish. Have you heard of the wiser fish?
Where can one find the wiser fish?
In the China Sea. So you're a painter? How do you know he's a painter? Oh, because he has blue paint on his arm? Oh.
Yeah, mostly I paint the ocean.
Yeah, I'd love to see your work.
He doesn't just show his work to anyone. You shy about that.
Oh, I see. You know, I really like the pool. Do you swim?
You all, please excuse me.
What's wrong with him?
Oh, I don't know.
I have no idea.
Layla, I think you know Ben.
Hey, how you doing?
Hi.
So, this whole thing here really feels like I'm in some kind of movie. And you know, if I was, this would definitely be the part where I would step outside of myself, go get some popcorn and watch this scene.
What a strange thing to say. Not sure how to take that.
You know, Layla, it's been a really long time.
To be sure.
Layla, your eyes still turn blue in the moonlight. So, what's that shining down there through the trees?
That's the mighty Bluefish Creek. It's a very special place, and I have good fortune to live near.
So where are you staying?
Over there. Sometimes when I look out my window and the moon is in front of me instead of behind me, like it is now, I can see the reflection on the ripples reaching way out towards me. Have you ever...
Well, I live in the city now, Belmont.
I guess it's kind of strange, but in the city on a rainy night, the lights from the cars do the same thing on that pavement.
Would you take a walk with me?
Sure.
So I never really thought about it before, but I can see what you mean. And I bet you the next time it rains in the city, I'll see the reflections and think about you.
What about when you see the moon in the city? Will you think of me then, too?
The car reflections aren't enough for you? You need the entire moon, too?
Can't help a woman for trying. Hey, wait. Don't go in there. You'll get all scratched up. Hold on, I'll be right back.
So, see what I mean? About this being exactly like a movie?
Or a play.
Yeah. I kind of always wanted to be in a play.
I just remembered a play I studied in school. William Shakespeare.
So, are you cold?
No, not with you. But Nerissa, I can choose, nor must I refuse. Who chooseth me shall gain what many men desire. That was the gold casket. The second, silver, carried this promise. Who chooseth me shall get as much as he deserves. The third, dull lead, all is blunt. Who chooseth me must give and hazard all he hath. Belmont. You mentioned you lived in Belmont, remember?
I did.
It's a place in a Shakespeare play. The Merchant of Venice. That's the one I studied in school.
Well, could you tell me some more?
One of the caskets?
Caskets. Funeral caskets?
No, they weren't coffins. That's just what the caskets were called. And one of them contained the fair lady's portrait. And if the correct one was chosen by the man who wanted to marry her, she was his withal.
Oh.
The Prince of Morocco used his logic and chose the gold.
What was in it?
A scroll that said, "All that glitters is gold."
Oh yeah, actually, that's a really old saying.
Don't interrupt. Where do you think it came from?
Let's see, Shakespeare.
Now listen here. All that glitters is not gold. Often have you heard that told. Many man his life hath sold. And the scene ends in a sonnet, I think. And the fair Portia hoped that his complexion chose her so.
Complexion?
Well, it is from Morocco, and probably quite dark.
So, did they go ahead and name the car after her also?
The car?
Yeah, Porsche. They look like upside-down bathtubs. Volkswagen engine in the rear.
No, silly. Portia.
Oh.
Mr. Smarty Pants. Certainly are a lot of tree frogs out tonight.
That's funny. All these years I thought they called those crickets.
Oh, that's right. I forgot you lived in the city. You don't hear crickets very often in the city.
Well, what's that supposed to mean?
Tree frogs. Those louder, slow chirping ones are. Only some of them are katydids. Not all of them are tree frogs. You must think I'm nuts. And it's not the kind of thing a girl should be talking about in a situation like this.
See, now that's exactly how it goes down in the movies.
No. That's biology, dear.
Perfect.
at the same time.
Good morning. Come down. The water is beautiful. Are you looking for me? Jump in.
No, I can't.
Sure you can.
No, I can't. I can't swim. Dr. Siegel, hey. Thought I'd find you here.
Oh, hi, John. Are you here to pick up your painting?
Not entirely. I thought we might finish that conversation we started yesterday.
Oh, I'm glad you said that. I was thinking about what you said yesterday. Let me show you something. You ever think that dinosaurs didn't really become extinct? Maybe they just sprouted wings, flew away. Come on inside. We'll have an easier time talking there.
Are you sure I'm not interrupting your day?
Oh, no, not at all. I've been so cut off from everything around here that, to tell you the truth, it's a little nice to have company once in a while. You know, John, tragedy has a way of doing things to human beings. You lost your parents when you were very young. They drowned. I lost my wife and son during childbirth. And ever since then, I've devoted my life to the study of psychology. And along the way, I've picked up some expertise in the paranormal and in mythology. All these myths that we hear about aren't all the product of someone's overactive imagination. Some of them have real basis in fact. Your story of hearing music interested me greatly. Was it just music you heard, or was there singing also?
It was singing, but it sounded very unusual, like sound from a synthesizer. It was very unusual.
You've heard about stories about mermaids. Shakespeare liked to call them sea maids.
Sure.
You know, Christopher Columbus wrote 3 log entries. He said he saw mermaids when he was sailing around the Isle of Haiti. Since then, there have been countless stories of seafarers seeing mermaids and hearing them sing. In fact, it's said that the songs were so seductive that they lured sailors straight to their death.
Do you mind if I look at this book?
Oh, sure, go ahead. John, read the introduction.
In myth and folklore, mermaids are supernatural sea-dwelling creatures with the head and upper body of a beautiful woman and the lower body of a fish. The mermaid is frequently described as appearing above the surface of the water and combing her hair with one hand and holding a mirror in the other. Mermaids, in the numerous tales told of them, often foretell the future, sometimes under compulsion, give supernatural powers to human beings or fall in love with them and entice their mortal souls to follow them beneath the sea.
Go on.
According to German legend, there was once a beautiful young maiden who threw herself headlong into a river in despair over a faithless lover. Upon her death, she was transformed into a mermaid siren and could be heard singing on a rock along the Rhine River. Her hypnotic music lured sailors to their deaths. You wrote this book.
Yes, I wrote this book 35 years ago.
My father believed that dolphins were the human counterparts of life in the oceans. He believed there was a special bond between dolphins and humans and that we once could communicate with creatures of the sea. My mother used to tease him about it. They loved the ocean, but they never swam in it. And they wouldn't let me go on further than my knees.
Wow. I think your father was a very wise man. Would you like some tea?
Well, thank you.
Have a seat, Joe.
Thanks.
I'm curious. Is there something in your life right now, or someone very special influences your art or your passions?
What do you mean?
Like your compulsion to find that place, that beach where you used to go with your parents. Something like that.
I feel that the ocean inspires me. It mystifies me.
Wonderful.
It meets some inherent need that makes me want more of whatever it is that attracts me. I don't know. That's why I like to paint. Painting is how I express myself. I see things better when I look at my work. I see things in my paintings I never knew about myself.
Wonderful. Now we're getting somewhere. What other influences have you had?
What do you mean?
Oh, any more people?
There are these women, one of whose name is Marion, who I just met yesterday, and the other's named Layla, who I've known for several months.
Ah. How do they make you feel?
Layla and I? Well, it's hard to say.
And Marion?
Marion. I stayed up all night and finished a new painting.
I'd like to meet her sometime. Looks like more rain is on the way. John, I want to give you back your painting. Oh, don't get me wrong. I still want it. I want to buy it from you. But somehow I have the feeling that if you held on to it for a few more days, it might help you to find out a little bit more about yourself. What do you think?
Sure.
Fine. Say, would you like a ride home?
I have my bike. I was thinking, if you want to come meet Marion, you can come by tonight or tomorrow and bring the painting with you.
That's a great idea. I'll do it. I'll come. Oh, one more thing I wanted to ask you. Have you heard any music or singing lately?
Only when I'm around Marion.
Be careful, John. Be careful.
It's true.
Yeah. I just shivered.
What's going on?
I didn't think I was going to see you. I'm sorry. Dear Jonathan, I didn't know how to tell you this, but I'm leaving. I'm sorry I had to tell you this way. We used to laugh and play together, but now you've changed into someone I don't know. I can't live like this anymore. Please understand. I hope you find what you're looking for. Love, Layla.
okay, Marion?
Behind the face, the one you see in every dream. Reach out to touch only to find you're slipping, falling far away, fading silently into the night. She makes your pulses race, lights the fire in your eyes. You hear her quiet whispers, see her smile in your mind. Would you rather know her name? Or would you rather wonder? Calling from another place, echoes of her voice come drifting from elusive fantasies to tear you from your slumber. Would you rather know her name? Or would you rather wonder? Would you rather wonder?
What's that painting about? Have you been there before?
My parents took me to this beach when I was a kid. My parents were upset. We left the beach and drove up the coast to a storm. I remember my father complaining about not being able to see the road. And my mother screamed. And the car went off the road and down a steep bank into the ocean. The car sank quickly, filling up with water. I held my breath as long as I could. The headlights of the car were on, and I saw shadows. Shadows in the headlights, carrying my parents away. That's all I can remember. I never saw them again. I was found on the beach by a fisherman. My aunt took care of me until I was old enough to be on my own. I always wondered what happened that day. I returned to the coast to spend most of my time painting. And I never found that beach again.
I know where that place is.
You do? Where?
I can take you there. It's at the cove at the end of the creek.
The creek that goes by Dr. Siegel's house. I saw it today on my bike. We can't go now. It's too late.
What do you mean?
I'll borrow Mystic's car. Mystic. Hey, man. It's Jonathan.
Hey, how's it going?
Sorry, man. Listen, Mystic, can I borrow your car?
Sure. The keys are in the ignition.
All right, thanks, man.
Hey, where are you going with it?
Not sure.
Mystic. How are you? Is John home?
He's left.
Oh, gosh, I came to return his painting.
Drop it off in his room?
In his room, yeah? You sure
we
you
don't.
wouldn't mind?
He'll be alright. We don't lock the doors. We don't have any locks.
Okay, thanks.
Sure.
Thanks a lot. Which one is it?
It's right the first one as you get upstairs.
Okay. Mystic, do you have any idea where he went?
He said it was important. He had to borrow my car.
Borrowed your car? Have you got an older tan car?
Yeah, he didn't wreck it, did he?
No. He passed me in the other direction. That means there's only two places he could have gone. Either my place or the Cove.
He has Marion with him. I'm sure he went to the Cove. It's a really romantic hangout, you know. I've gone there.
Okay, thanks.
Sure.
Take this road and turn down here. No, go down a little bit further. Okay, park right here. Are you okay? You don't look so good.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Smell that. Isn't it beautiful? There it is, right over there. You go ahead. I'll wait here.
Would you rather know her name, or would you rather wonder? So close your eyes, open the windows to your soul, for there she waits. All things real disappear till this illusion so delicate fades. So sweet is this pain. Sweet is this pain.
Marion.
Tom.
This can't be real.
I've been waiting for you. I said I'd return. I've been watching you paint on the cliffs. I had to be with you. And now the time has come.
Wait. Your parents. The shadows.
You belong with me.
Oh,
Jonathan, come to me.
Out to touch only, find you're slipping, falling far away, fading silently into the night. She makes your pulses race, lights the fire in your eyes. You hear her quiet whispers, see her smile in your mind. Would you rather know her? Would you rather wonder? Skin of silk and eyes of glass, carved from the finest china. She floats weightless like rose petals on the water as the waves come crashing down around her feet. Calling from another place, echoes of her voice come drifting from elusive fantasies to tear you from your slumber. Would you rather know her name, or would you rather